Amber Morgan, that's her maiden name, was a kindergarten teacher and a new mother to a baby daughter born just 5 weeks ago. But Saturday morning, IMPD was called to this home in the 3000 block of Armory Lane, where they found Amber beaten beyond recognition, her throat slashed, and shot to death. Her husband, Robert Cooley, told police, according to a preliminary probable cause affidavit, quote, "I took my wife's life." Amber's mother is now faced with raising her granddaughter now that her own daughter is gone.
In the last 5 weeks, as a new mom, she'd call me almost every day and say, this is the greatest job I have on earth.
Robert Cooley will make his initial appearance in court Tuesday morning. On the Northwest Side, Russ McQuaid, CBS 4 News.
It's just sad, y'all. It's beyond sad. It's disgusting. It's gross. It's unfair. It's injustice. She's 26 and she's died from the hands of her motherfucking husband that she just gave a baby to a couple of weeks ago. And y'all sitting up here complaining about all this bullshit that y'all going through. Yeah, a lot of people are really dealing with a lot of shit right now in their relationships and their families. Y'all have no idea. Have no idea. So my heart goes out to her family, getting through this tough time, going through that funeral, knowing damn well they did not plan to have their daughter die before them. It is a shame when you gotta bury your kids. It is a shame when you gotta bury your kids. Oh God. Thank God they adopted their baby. Oh God, every time they look at that baby, they're going to be reminded of their daughter. And I know, how could they protect her from him? This shit ain't right. That's why they say they not emotional. They the fuck emotional. They emotional so much, they will snap and take your ass out of here. Okay? Your ass better be logical. You better be logical. Okay? You better get your shit together. Go down to the power range. Learn your laws. Know what to do. And get the fucking strength. I know you want to depend on him for strength, but you know how life is. They say one thing. They'll paint a picture. But that shit, it'd be full of lies. It'd be so fake. You gotta see shit for yourself. You do. Hey, y'all, we gotta talk today. Amber, rest in peace, Amber. She was 26 years old, and she's gone. And you want to know by how and by who? Her husband. Her husband, Robert. They tell me, and it's all over the news report, and that is what we got to talk about. He beat her so bad where you could not recognize this baby face. He done slashed her neck, then went and got the pow. What in the world is going on with these husbands and these boyfriends? She was a kindergarten teacher. She just got finished having a baby, y'all, 5 weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago. And they say the reason why he did this, mind you, it's no reason at all, but his reasoning was because she wanted a divorce. What? So you mean to tell me his father has failed him because he haven't taught his son how to deal with rejection? What is going on here? What is going on here? This is serious, and ladies, this could be you tomorrow. So you better wake up. You're thinking, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing. He won't do that. Yes, these niggas will. Yes, they will. You think it's just gonna be another altercation, another argument? Your next time might be your last time here on this earth. Do you understand? You think, well, I just had his baby. I know he won't do that. Bullshit. They will take you out when you're pregnant with their baby. Do you understand? They will take you out and the goddamn baby. We have seen it. And maybe I need to cover it more. What do y'all think? Do y'all think we need to cover this more? Because it's happening too often. And it's sad enough that we're so distracted with everything else, bullshitting around here with these Hollywood and celebrities. But shit is going on in our backyards, in our family, in our churches and communities. And we don't even look. We're not paying attention. You better wake up. Get you a pow. Protect yourself. Teach your daughters at a young age to learn how to do that glide. Yeah, I know. You say Gigi, but he's the husband. Why do I gotta have the pow? He's my protector. Who gonna protect you from him? Huh? He was her protector. And look what happened to her. She was with enemy. Some of y'all are married to y'all enemy. Some of y'all sleeping with y'all enemy every day and night. And you're listening what Clarence Clark just said. Clarence Clark, the gospel lady, she was on her podium talking about something. If your man beats you, ladies, go in a room, close the door, and pray about it. Is that what this young girl was doing? She was praying about it all these years, since people in the back gonna say, well, if he did her this bad, then I know he was hitting on her previously. Maybe so, but maybe she was listening to the pastor. Maybe she was just praying about it. And when she realized, hell, this prayer is not working. Either God is not hearing it or God is but she did everything y'all told her to do. That's the thing about it. She got married. She had kids. She's a kindergarten teacher. This is not supposed to happen to her. This is not the narrative that y'all painted for her. Y'all didn't warn her about these husbands and these marriages out here in these streets. Let's play. And you know how I'm going to do. If you guys are new here, welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. I am your host, Miss Gigi. And we're going to get into some things. All right. So let's play this article right here.
We'll stay with I-Team 8 tonight and the disturbing murder of a kindergarten teacher. She had also become a mother recently when police say she had been killed by her husband. I-Team 8's Kat Sandoval is talking with her parents, sharing their heartbreak and what their message is tonight.
Just a few steps from where I'm standing is where they found 26-year-old Amber Morgan's body. She was brutally murdered, and we got a chance to speak to her parents.
This was a woman that they don't make them like that.
Corey Morgan
That's her father. Yes, she had a father. She had a mom. She had a beautiful family. She was a new mom. She's not even going to get a chance to experience motherhood. She's not going to experience so much that y'all get to take advantage and y'all have a privilege, but this baby, her life is gone because of this nigga right here. Well, not right here, but her husband. And it's just so sad and it's unfortunate. They would never see their daughter just grow up. She's still a child. Yeah, she's grown, but that's still a goddamn baby. This is not supposed to happen to her. And it's sad that it's happening so often to so many of our girls out here. And we are not blowing a horn on it. We're not speaking out loud enough. We're not having any programs to hey, let these girls know. Listen, I don't expect these niggas to change. But come on, get that pow. You know, we still have not reached that point because of societies and whoo, girl, I gotta calm down. But the parents, I can't imagine.
his daughter as a bright star who loved being a mother.
That Friday night, she went to Costco with her mother. And she took everything up 2 flights of stairs, having a 5-week-old baby.
That was the last time the parents saw her. Corey requested we call his daughter by her maiden name, Morgan. Her husband, Robert Cooley, confessed to the murder, telling officers, "I did something bad. I need to go to jail. And then later, I took my wife's life." Police found Amber.
Good. Yeah, he did that. And he did the right thing with that. And I know some of y'all gonna try to argue, well, maybe it's a act of crime of passion. Bullshit. This man felt comfortable hitting on women. He felt comfortable hitting on women. He beat her till her face was not recognized, slit her throat, then got the pow pow. Damn, how long did it take, nigga? Yeah, he been playing this shit on his mind again and again and again. He knew shit was going on. He knew she got tired of it. She got tired of it. She wanted to better herself. If you love somebody, you gotta let them go. You gotta let him go. If he loved her so much, let her go. But you don't hit somebody and kill somebody and love them. No, he wanted ownership. You about to leave me? Huh? And he felt hurt and he's just, ugh! How could you do it to me? Oh, see, you hurt me. I want to hurt you. I'm going to make you feel how you made me feel when you told me you leaving me. But bitch, she been feeling some type of way this whole marriage when you been hitting on her. You ain't going to get your ass some help? No, because that's just what a man does. You don't feel like nothing wrong with you. She should just take it. Yeah, she done signed the deal to be your wife. She should just take it. Whew. Did he think about the kids? The child? Hell no. These niggas don't give a damn about no child. They'll take you out of here in the child. And maybe she felt that, he wouldn't do it. Y'all gotta stop underestimating these niggas. Y'all are underestimating. We hear it all the time. And like I said, maybe we need to honk the horn a little bit louder. Because she's gone, but you still here. I'm talking to somebody out there. You still here. You know what your husband been doing to you. And you've been protecting him. Nobody knows, but you know. One day, it will be your last day. And from Amber, maybe she told his ass and maybe she should have just left, didn't tell him, get under some protection. But she underestimated him. She didn't think he would go that far. She didn't want it to go that far. And a lot of you guys, you underestimate. You don't think these niggas are capable of showing their hatred towards you when they already secretly been hating and in competition with you? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. You know it. You know it. You better go to get that pow. Learn. Learn while you playing. Learn. You got kids now. You got to think about yourself too. But some of y'all are so selfless. You'll let that man take you out of here. But hopefully you'll fight for your kids.
Saturday morning in her home. Police say her face was beaten so severely she was unrecognizable. She was shot in the head and her throat slit. Officers saw blood on Cooley's hands and clothing. Amber's parents say there were red flags with Cooley, but didn't think it would go this far.
He was verbally abusing her and what I would call starting to spiral out of control since a little shortly before the birth of the baby.
He threatened me. He tried to engage in a physical altercation with me.
Amber's mom tells us Amber asked for a petition for dissolution of marriage papers the night before she was killed.
We think that he tried to confront her, and she told him something he didn't want to hear.
Amber was a kindergarten teacher at Victory Prep. She taught there for a year.
She just cared for others deeply. She just had a history of connecting with anyone.
Her husband faces a preliminary murder charge and is...
Did y'all hear that? I can't even stomach myself to look at him without trying to break the computer screen. He is a destroyer, he's a killer, and he's a thief. Whew. Sleeping with the enemy, married to your enemy. Ain't that some shit? So I do have another article here, and two other articles I'll play from this, but I want to know, what are your thoughts about this? And I know some people in the back gonna say, well, she picked wrong. That's her fault. You son of a... How could you say that? Huh? She picked wrong. These niggas are some great pretenders. They some good actors, okay? You don't know in the beginning how it was, but she married young. She had a baby. She did what society pressured young girls to do. And maybe, just maybe, if she didn't have society knocking on her door saying you need to validate yourself, you need to be married already, you need to have kids by you 25, you need to have this, you need to have that, she could have worked on herself a little bit more and took her time and not been with him, because this was a death trap. And this is a warning for a lot of you out here, because y'all are in death traps too. Your time is a ticking, and you know it. You know it.
Amber Morgan, that's her maiden name, was a kindergarten teacher and a new...
And I don't blame the parents. The parents said, don't call her by her last name. No, that is a demonic. And how explain this to the baby? Your daddy, your biological daddy, killed your mama because she wanted to better herself. She did it for her mental health. She did it for her because she got to a place where she loved herself enough that she knew, I don't deserve this. This man ain't gonna never change. He ain't gonna go get help. And maybe in the beginning they describe her as an empath. And sometimes I feel empaths feel like, they can heal different souls or broken souls. They can heal you. You just need, that's not your job. Don't get with no nigga you gotta fix. That will be your death trap. That's not your job. Now you do that when it comes to the kids. But these grown ass niggas, leave them alone. Let them stripper hoes and them prostitute hoes fix their ass, okay?
To a baby daughter born just 5 weeks ago. But Saturday morning, IMPD was called to this home in the 3000 block of Armory Lane, where they found Amber beaten beyond recognition, her throat slashed, and shot to death. Her husband, Robert Cooley, told police, according to a preliminary probable cause affidavit, quote, I took my wife's life. Amber's mother is now faced with raising her granddaughter now that her own daughter is gone.
In the last 5 weeks as a new mom, she'd call me almost every day and say, this is the greatest job I have on earth.
Robert Cooley will make his initial appearance in court Tuesday morning. On the Northwest Side, Russ McQuaid.
Wow. She loved her job. She was a kindergarten teacher. She just loved giving to the kids. Isn't that a blessing? And her life was cut short by her husband. I understand why Ebony K. Williams, she got a lot of flack today. She announced that she is pregnant with her daughter. And a lot of people say, well, you're not married and you're choosing to be a single mother. I understand, because if she would have chose to be a single mother, she would have been still here doing her dream, helping so many kids follow theirs. But instead, she got into a marriage, and her husband was the one that take her out of here. All right, so this is the last report. Comment, let us know your thoughts on this matter. And if you want me to do more commentary and more news reports, I need the support. You know, this topic, nobody want to pick up. Nobody want to talk about this. They'd rather talk about celebrity, Diddy, all this other bullshit that don't got shit to do with shit. But what goes on in your neighborhood? What's going on in your family? What's going on in your community? This girl is somebody's daughter, a teacher, belong to somebody's church.
This is so sad. Only 5 weeks after their child was born, a 25-year-old Indiana man allegedly killed his wife by beating, stabbing, and shooting the kindergarten teacher inside their house. He then called 911 and told authorities that he did something bad. Law Crime Reports police from the Northwest District responded to a home in the 3000 block of Armory Lane on June 1st at around 7:20 a.m. After receiving a complaint of a person being shot, first responders reported finding an adult female later identified as 26-year-old Amber Cooley in the upper bedroom of the house when they got to the scene. She had injuries consistent with a gunshot wound, and emergency medical staff declared her dead on the spot. The police report says that when they arrived at the couple's house, they saw Robert leaving through an open garage door to meet them. He allegedly came up to them wearing clothes that were stained with blood and gave them a vague confession. "I did something bad. I need to go to jail," he allegedly said to the officers. Robert Cooley later admitted to beating and cutting his wife before shooting her in the head, according to an interview with cops. Robert Cooley's brother told police that Robert Cooley used FaceTime to call him Saturday morning and said, "I just killed Amber, bro." The report adds that Amber's throat had been cut and her face had been beaten so severely that it was hard to tell who she was. In an interview with Wish, the victim's parents said that Amber Cooley had asked her mother to get her a petition for separation of marriage the day before she died. "We think he tried to talk to her and she told him something he didn't want to hear," Amber's dad told the station. Robert Cooley was taken into custody on Saturday and charged with 1 count of murder and is currently being held in the Marion County Jail without bond.
Y'all heard that? This is a warning for you guys that are still alive in these marriages and these relationships. And you know your man is abusive verbally or physically. Those are the signs. You have to get out. You got to get out. Or you going to die in. Trust and believe me. And how things are going, they're getting more comfortable taking your ass out of here. Yes, they are. So this is a warning. This is a warning. And you know who this message is for. Well, it's just sad, y'all. It's beyond sad. It's disgusting. It's gross. It's unfair. It's injustice. She's 26 and she's died from the hands of her motherfucking husband that she just gave a baby to a couple of weeks ago. And y'all sitting up here complaining about all this bullshit that y'all going through. Yeah, a lot of people are really dealing with a lot of shit right now in their relationships and their families. Y'all have no idea. Have no idea. So my heart goes out to her family, you know, getting through this tough time, going through that funeral, knowing damn well they did not plan to have their daughter die before them. It is a shame when you gotta bury your kids. It is a shame when you gotta bury your kids. Oh God. Thank God they adopted their baby. Oh God, every time they look at that baby, they're going to be reminded of their daughter. And I know, how could they protect her from him? This shit ain't right. That's why they say they not emotional. They the fuck emotional. They emotional so much they will snap and take your ass out of here. Okay? Your ass better be logical. You better be logical. Okay? You better get your shit together. Go down to the power range. Learn your laws. Know what to do. And get the fucking strength. I know you want to depend on him for strength, but you know how life is. They say one thing. They'll paint a picture. But that shit it'd be full of lies. It'd be so fake. You gotta see shit for yourself. You do. But this is a warning for so many, okay? I love you guys. Shit. I'm gonna get on out of here, okay? Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, The Messy Sweet Spot, and make sure you have subscribed, all right? Bye.